Hey, Capricorn, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your July 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Capricorn and take a look at all things related to wealth, finances, abundance, career, and money. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Capricorn, we're going to dive into the energy of the past, present, and future before we get into your Celtic cross. And in the past, we have the gift card showing up. So this does talk about giving and receiving. It does talk about sudden windfalls, generosity. Now you may have been supported financially. There may have been a work surprise, a raise. There may have been an unexpected income source, or maybe you even took a vacation. You were able to gift yourself with a little bit of downtime or time out here. So I am sensing that there could have been a milestone or a celebration that you've achieved or hit within either a company or within your own business here. But I'm just sensing your gifts as well, your spiritual gifts. And I've been getting this energy a lot for a lot of different signs. Now is the time for us to really put our gifts out into the universe. The universe and the world needs more of what you have to offer here. So a lot of you have come into this life with a special talent, skill, or gift that it's being kind of put out there. The universe is nudging you to put yourself out there here, and that may be about this generosity, giving and receiving. So some of you are fairly and equally compensated for your talents and your gifts, and I feel like you are being rewarded. Now, in the present energy of July, we have the Buddha card showing up. This talks about your life purpose, Capricorn. This is more than just money. It's about spiritual wealth. Some of you may be a counselor. Maybe you are being guided to move and take a spiritual divine path forward here. Perhaps you're coaching, mentoring. Maybe you're an inspirational leader, a writer, an author. There's something that you came here to do to inspire other people to live a healthier, more vibrant, more positive life. And I feel like in return, you're actually being healed yourself as well. Some of you are doing something that means a lot to you because maybe you grew up in a situation. For example, let's say you are a drug and alcohol counselor. Maybe you grew up with addiction, or you grew up with family members who were emotionally distant, or drank a lot or did drugs. I feel for a lot of you, I'm just sensing that whatever it is you're doing is to help heal on a global humanitarian level. So Capricorn, this is really big showing up for you. I don't even think I've had the Buddha card for any other sign, and I'm almost done with all of the readings for July, and I'm just sensing here that this is about you honing into your skills, your talents, and your gifts. Now, in the future, we do have financial relief. This is the rose energy. So you are doing something that means a lot to you. You're showing compassion. You're showing that loving, caring energy, and you may be in a supportive role. This does talk about job security. Job security may be something on your mind. You may be thinking, well, can I use my gifts to live my life purpose, create the wealth, but also bring in a sense of financial money as well. Something is growing here because the rose does talk about growth. It talks about you overcoming the thorns on the rose, but being able to smell and enjoy what this has to offer. And when I say smell, I feel symbolically this is about you stopping and smelling the roses and enjoying the present energy, enjoying the moment, but also being able to fully be aware and be present when you are interacting with others. A lot of you may work one-on-one with others as well. Even if it's you putting something out into the world, it's about your work shining. And I'm really getting a sense of proudness, accomplishment, and eagerness to move forward. But let's dive into your Celtic cross here, Capricorn, and see what is coming in for you. What's coming in? We have the Chariot energy showing up here. We have the Chariot, we have the Page of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So what they are doing, how would you like this, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles is your crossing energy. We have the Page of Swords. So this is the energy that you are feeling. This is about you staying inquisitive, you staying curious, you staying open to the new ideas, possibly gaining knowledge. Some of you are taking an exam. Maybe you're learning more about the spiritual realm, or you're diving into some form of teaching. Maybe you're the student, perhaps you are the teacher. But I feel like you are really looking towards more knowledge. It's like you really want to understand the way that something works, or the way the mind works, or the way the universe works even. Page of Swords is a beautiful energy to have here, even though it is the energy of newness, freshness. There's a sense of eagerness and enthusiasm as well. Enthusiasm for your life purpose. So let's take a look, Capricorn, and clarify this Page of Swords. Yeah, this is about you being able to balance everything in your life. Can you still make the money that you need, but live your soul purpose and pay the bills and take care of the family? So I'm just sensing that you're trying to juggle a lot right now. Some of you may be even comparison shopping. You may be saying, well, which job may pay better, even if it has less benefits, or vice versa. This can be about what can I add to my business that will bring in money, but also be able to spend my time on focusing on a certain area here. So I'm just sensing that you're bringing more balance to your life, especially if it's been quite chaotic in the past. This is about you staying calm in a sense of crisis. And you could say that the global energy is bringing a sense of crisis financially at times. I'm feeling a heaviness for July regarding finances globally on an economic level, but I'm just sensing that regardless, you're going to be okay. So I feel like the world needs more of what you have to offer, and you're staying open to these new ideas. You're staying open to being content and doing something that's not only supporting you, but you're supporting others. So this is really good. It aligns perfectly with this Buddha, this gift, and this rose. So what we have crossing you is the Two of Pentacles, which that's showing up here twice, Two of Pentacles. So even though you are staying calm and you're finding a sense of balance, there's still that energy of should I, shouldn't I? Should I go in this direction? Should I go in that direction? This is possibly about you deciding what outweighs another, the pros and the cons. If you go in this direction, what will be the factor? What will be the deciding factor? So I feel like that's what's showing up for you in the month of July. It's going to come down to the final pros and cons, and that's going to help you make some decisions. But also trust in your heart is what I'm hearing here. Trust in your heart. Because this is showing up twice for you, Two of Pentacles, I feel like if you felt overwhelmed, or if you felt like you were on a tight budget, or you were just constantly trying to multitask, I do see financial relief coming in for you, or some sort of sudden windfall. You have sudden windfall and financial relief. So don't worry, you will get what it is that you've been asking, whatever that looks like for you regarding a financial windfall. So Two of Pentacles showing up here. Let's just clarify the Two of Pentacles, even though I feel like that's coming up and it's very clear about what the message is. They want one more regarding I feel like there could be a couple things, and that makes sense. You got a few cards here. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you want to take action, but you're not quite sure if it's the right decision for you. Like I always say, especially when I get the Two of Swords energy, where you need to balance something up or make a decision, flip a coin in the air and tell yourself, heads, I'm going to go for this opportunity, tails, this opportunity. And whatever that lands on, and it's not saying here, you know, your fate is dependent on a coin, heads or tails, but you can really tune into your emotions this way. And if you flip that coin and it lands on heads, and heads is that opportunity over here, but you feel a sense of disappointment, then maybe it's the other opportunity that you're really guided towards. So do pay attention and maybe flip that coin to help you weigh the pros and cons. Yeah, Lover's card says follow your heart. You have a choice here to go in a direction that you want. However, you're feeling a little bit of pressure. You're feeling like you're kind of backed up into a corner. But this is saying stand up for your beliefs. Be brave in the face of adversity. Don't let your defenses down here. Don't get overly offended, because I feel like other people that may be coming at you or other things that are happening in the world. It's the energy, it's the projections. It doesn't mean that you have to stay in that energy as well. Okay, so that's a beautiful reminder. Make choices from the heart regardless of what's going on in your surroundings. So what do we have here, Capricorn, below you? Triumphant success. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is you're working on, your career, your business, your creative endeavors, you will be successful. The Chariot, Cancerian energy, this is all about moving forward. This is about your drive, your ambition. If you felt stuck in the past here, there's finally forward movement. Now, some of you may be drivers. Maybe you drive a van. They're talking about... they're showing me one of those vans that have maybe a wheelchair, a lift, or there's some sort of lift or items, equipment in the back of the van. Now, it could be Uber driver, it could be any sort of driver, even a semi-driver here. But the Chariot energy is about forward movement. So some of you may get the ball rolling on an actual relocation or a move or some sort of traveling as well. But I feel like it is built within you to succeed at whatever it is you're doing, as long as you follow here your life's purpose, as long as you're doing something not just for the money, but because it touches you on a soul level. If you continue on that path, Capricorn, you will be a success. And whatever success looks like to you. Let's take a look and clarify what this Chariot energy is all about. I feel like you've been weighing up for a while. What is my soul purpose or my life purpose? How can I move in that direction? King of Cups here. Beautiful. Some of you may, again, be a therapist, a doctor, a coach, a healer. This can even be a nurse. I'm just sensing here that this Knight of Cups is somebody who's very caring, very compassionate, but sometimes they are on their own doing things. Sometimes they're kind of on their own island. And the King of Cups is someone who's very loving, emotionally intelligent. You've learned a lot here. So don't let your emotions overrule you. Stay in your heart, lead from the heart, but don't get bogged down with the heavy emotions of the world or of the surroundings here. Some of you, let's say you are a therapist. Some of you may have a hard time leaving your work at the door, so to speak. So this is saying make sure that you are not letting your emotions come home with you, or your beautiful gift of empathy. Some of you are quite empathic here. This is saying here, make sure that you are still leading with compassion and kindness, not shutting the door, but not letting, again, those emotions overrule you. You will be very successful. Some of you are working on honing your gifts, honing your skills and talents. Some of you may be working with a coach or a mentor to really bring out the best that you have here. So really powerful stuff showing up, Capricorn. Let's take a look and see what's going on in the past and how it may be affecting your future. What do we have here for Capricorn? Page of Wands. Beautiful. So another page energy. Some of you are very curious about a new shift in your life. Some of you are very curious about your life purpose. You're very curious about how to bring in spiritual wealth. This is I really love this energy because this is global. This is a lot of people saying, I don't want to do this anymore in my career. I don't want to work for this company. I don't want to, I don't want to do this or that. Some of you may want to open your own bread shop. Maybe you want to open your own Reiki online course, whatever this is for you. A lot of you are feeling spiritually inclined to do something differently. It doesn't mean that you have to completely quit your job, your day job, or, completely make a life change. Some of you certainly will. But this is about staying open, staying curious about the skills and talents and how to hone into them. Some of you can see, this is magnified. He's looking through the magnifying glass here. And the Page of Wands does bring in that curiousness, that inquisitive energy, that eagerness to learn. There's a sense of enthusiasm here. So I feel like there's something within your soul that is stirring up within you. Something you may already know, depending on what level you are at this time, Capricorn, but something that is really stirring that passion and that desire to move forward with your life purpose here. So really good stuff coming in for you. Let's take a look and see what we need to know for Page of Wands. Yeah, you didn't quit. You didn't give up. I feel like you really, really wanted something bad enough. And this is saying if you want it bad enough, you can win, but make sure you're not stepping on toes. Make sure you're leading with kindness, compassion, and love. Okay? Because sometimes we tend to get into things for the money. Some people just focus on the material side, but is it really what you love? So ask yourself, am I in this for the money or am I in this for the love? Can I combine both here? Some people may be feeling like they want to one-up you. There may be a lot of competition going on here with this Five of Swords. This is saying at times you may feel defeated, not quite sure how to take this next step into your soul purpose. But if you follow, again, your heart, you use the gifts that you have here, you have this financial relief. You are growing. I feel you're growing on a personal level, but you're also growing on a professional level as well. If you are focusing on your career at this time, I feel finance is growing as well. So let's take a look and see what is above you. I do see more finances coming in the future than possibly you've had here in the past. So let's see what's showing up as the potential. What's above you? Okay. So what we have above you here is we have opportunities showing up here. We have how would you like this, Spirit? Thank you. We have the Three of Wands. So I feel like there is an expansion of opportunities, and that's what you're staying open for. That's what you're staying curious about here. The Three of Wands is saying you've made choices. Now you're waiting. You're staying optimistic. You're staying patient as you can, but don't take your eye off the prize. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest in your life regarding wealth, material gain, success, money, career, don't take your eye off the prize, because the Four of Wands comes next. You will achieve this goal, this milestone. So let's take a look and clarify the Three of Wands for you, Capricorn. What do we have here, Capricorn? King of Cups again. Beautiful. The King of Cups, there's some sort of supporting role, some sort of lead that you want to take here. I feel a lot of you want to step to the next level regarding your soul's purpose. And this is you stepping into that next level. This is more than just money. This is spiritual wealth. This is filling your own cup. There's something here that you're doing because you love. So powerful stuff. But you may be able to expand off what that is for you. Let's say that you're just diving into your soul's purpose here. There may be a whole floodgate of opportunities coming in. Well, do I do this? Do I take that course? Do I listen to this person? Make sure you listen to yourself first and foremost, but make sure that it really sparks that fire in your soul. Make sure that you're loving what it is here. And the only way you'll find out is if you actually do something. If you take that course, if you interact with those people, if you put yourself in the energy and see how you feel, I feel like it's going to lead to great riches, great success here. Beautiful. So in the near future, we have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords can be about self-restrictions. You may restrict yourself at times from achieving this soul purpose, this wealth, this money. Now, whether it's because of a limiting belief, whether it's because of that scarcity mindset, or maybe you are not quite sold on your own gifts, skills, and talents here. This is about you breaking free from whatever binds you, whatever holds you back. When the Eight of Swords shows up, this is about making sure that you are moving towards your freedom, freeing yourself from the thoughts that hold you, releasing yourself from the cage here. Some of you, this is very important. Some of you felt tied down by maybe even a requirement. Maybe it was due to the pandemic. Maybe you felt tied down to something that was holding you. I always think of the golden handcuffs. Maybe you were in a career or a job that had benefits and you felt like you needed to stay where you were at because of the benefits. You can get benefits being an entrepreneur. You can get benefits, you can still save money. You don't have to just have that one way of thinking here. So beautiful message showing up for you, Capricorn, saying if you want to move towards more happiness, this is all about you letting go of the hands that tie you, letting go of your own restrictions. What you've been telling yourself isn't the only opportunity or only way here. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords, because I feel like you're breaking free. You're ready to spread your wings here. You can see that the top is already open. You have the wings. You're ready to take flight. You're ready to fly. But will you stay in your comfort zone, or will you realize that you hold all the power within yourself? Queen of Wands says, I feel you're going to take flight. I feel like you are strong, you're confident, you're very creative, Capricorn, very artsy. You have that entrepreneur spirit, very good with customer service, very good at multitasking. You're attractive, bold, wise, and you inspire others to live and lead with their best life. And this is a gift that requires more and more people to bring to light. So if this is you, if this sounds like your story, even if it's something you've kept hidden, it is time for you to let yourself out of the closet or the cage, so to speak. It's time to unlock those beautiful gifts that you have. So stay open to new ways of thinking, new ways of doing, because you may surprise yourself and it actually may bring in more money than what it is that you currently do, if there is that separation here. So Queen of Wands, being an inspiration to others, but also this is about you feeling inspired to move forward. So I definitely see you breaking free from something that's caging you. Now, what you're telling yourself is you may be focusing on maybe the loss or focusing on things that didn't work out. If you focus on what it didn't work out, Capricorn, that's what you're going to see more of. You can see that she's kind of looking down, her head's pointing down, and she's looking at the flowers that have come off there from what she's holding. But what she's not realizing, and there's still a lot of growth, and actually more growth with the green. That yellow is that solar plexus chakra. That solar plexus is about our confidence, our self-worth, our purpose. Now, you have a lot of purpose. Just because other people may not have noticed it in the past doesn't mean that it's not there, because you can see she's holding on to it. Now, the Five of Cups energy is about not sitting in a space of maybe negativity or pessimism for too long, because you have financial relief coming in here. You are being supported. There will be job security even if you decide to go an alternative route. And that may be something that they're showing me fears instilled based on job security. So whatever that means for you, whether it's the golden handcuffs, the benefits, or just feeling like you're not secure, maybe due to government, maybe due to restrictions, whatever that is here, I feel like you will come out on top. Just stay optimistic. Yeah, follow your heart. Make choices from the heart. Don't make choices from fear, because what do I always say? I feel in every single reading, and it's more important now than ever to realize, what is fear? False evidence appearing real. So if it's not even real to you, if it's just a story that you've been replaying over and over and over for many years, it's time to lead from the heart, Capricorn. And that will bring you the success that you seek. Now let's take a look and see what's going on in your surroundings. What's going on in your environment? What do we have here for Capricorn? We have the Seven of Cups, options, wishful thinking here, fantasies. The Seven of Cups can be about, at times, feeling overwhelmed because there's so much out there and you're not quite sure what direction to go or what the first step should be. Start small, even if it's you just practicing meditation and really tuning into your intuition. Perhaps it is getting a self-help book, or it could be reaching out to a coach or mentor. Start small and work your way up if you are a complete newbie here. For others of you, this is about you having a plethora of opportunities, not quite sure which one to take, but choosing one or two of them to focus your time and your energy on. You know your life purpose. I feel like your soul remembers your life purpose, but sometimes we really tend to kind of go off track because of fear, because of things that happen in the world. But this is saying it's time to get back on track. Focus your energy, focus your attention, so the law of attraction can start to work in your favor. Now let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Cups. Some of you may not be wanting to make a choice because you don't know if it's the right choice. If you follow your heart, that will be the right choice for you. Okay, yeah, Three of Wands. You're getting this again. So there are opportunities. There are expansions. Some of you here again, are not wanting to miss out on opportunities. You don't want to make a bad decision. And I feel for you, again, as long as you follow and lead from that heart, don't let the emotions come in and overrule your decisions. And then you're feeling muddied and then you're not able to make a decision. If you need additional support, seek additional support, whether, again, it's through a mentor, a coach, a reader. But I do feel for you, trusting your own intuition is going to be first and foremost. But I sense opportunities on the horizon here for you, but make sure you're picking a couple of things to focus that energy on, okay? Let's take a look and see what your hopes are. What are your fears? What are your hopes, Capricorn? July 2022. Hopes and fears. King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Your hope is that you can keep everything afloat, that you can stay above water, that you can do what it is that you love, that you can be supportive to others, and that you will be supported equally as well. The fear is, what if I let my ship sink and I get ate by the sharks? Okay, really not that deep, but you can see in the card here, for some of you, it is a real deep thing. And some of you don't want to go under because you do have some trauma. You do have some fears. You do have some things you're battling here with the sharks below the surface. Whatever this is, whether it's a lack of confidence, whether it's abandonment, rejection, scarcity mindset, poverty consciousness, whatever this is here, you have what it takes to eradicate and start a new story. You can tell yourself this new story. You can work on manifesting the life that you want. It is not impossible. And some of you say that often. Some of you say, well, it's impossible. It's impossible. Pay attention to your words, because the word impossible itself spells I'm possible. So the message here is for you to start believing, Capricorn, believing that what it is that you want to achieve is going to bring you the success you seek. I see a lot of positivity. Again, some of you have gifts that you don't even realize how powerful you are. Some of you are really wonderful at healing and connecting and supporting other people that need it most. But you think too much in your head. Sometimes you let your logical mind dictate and make choices instead of your heart. And that's the fear here for you, is the King of Swords. The King of Swords can be a little bit cold to their emotions. You want to open up more. You want to do something where you feel like you're making a difference. I feel like you will. Ooh, I'm excited. Let's see the final outcome. What is the final outcome for Capricorn regarding finances, money, abundance, career, and wealth? July 2022. Beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. This is one away from that 10 of Pentacles. And that 10 of Pentacles is what everybody wants to see in a career reading. But this 9 of Pentacles is finally, you are seeing the fruits of your labor becoming a reality. The 9 of Pentacles actually is one of my favorite cards, along with the 6 of Wands, because this is about creating a life that you love, Capricorn, a life that you are proud of. This is individual achievement, material wealth, safety, security. There's self-sufficiency here because you and you alone worked your way to the top. This is about your hard work paying off. You can see that she's enjoying the fruits here of her labor. She has an apple in her hand. She's enjoying the energy of the great outdoors here, the birds. She is creating her own tune, her own music. And the 9 of Pentacles is saying here that you're feeling confident and proud of yourself because you're not dependent on other people or other organizations or just anybody else but yourself. So there's a sense of proud achievement here showing up, and it's because you're following your life purpose, and it's more than just money, although the money is coming in for you, or it will be more so, I feel, in the near future. But this is also about spiritual wealth. Okay, so you're doing what it is that you love, and you're bringing money in, and you're being compensated for it as well. So what a beautiful outcome, Capricorn. I love this. Let's take a look and clarify. The Chariot. Oh, I love it. Chariot, double chariot energy, triumphant success. If you had any doubt in your mind, Capricorn, whether you would be successful doing something here that you were moving towards, that's your soul's purpose. The Chariot is saying here, again, it's built in your foundation. You have it within you to be successful as long as you go in the direction of your heart. So this is some powerful energy coming in here. I love this. All right. So we're going to get a message here from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I will read to you the prosperity message from the guidebook. one of my favorite decks by Colette Baron Reed. And what do we have here for Capricorn? Capricorn energy. We have to be fair. To be fair. This talks about fairness, equality. This is that Libran justice energy here. We're getting a lot of the same cards here that Sagittarius received as well. I feel like Sagittarius may have also received that Nine of Pentacles. But this, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, you may want to check out that reading as well. But 38... Let's see here what 38 is for you. There's going to be equality. There's going to be fairness showing up for you in your life. Things that seemed unfair in the past are going to balance their way to your life, especially with that Two of Pentacles showing up as the challenge. This is about balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect. And the prosperity message for you, Capricorn, is this. Now is a time for even exchange. Justice will prevail and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly recompensed. Keep this as your truth, and so it will be. Absolutely. If you keep that in your energy, that there will be fairness, there will be equal give and take, that exchange energy. It's saying, yes, that you have choices. Yes, that there is options to consider at this time. And if you've been considering, will you be equally compensated? Will there be fairness? I feel that this is a yes. Yes, there will be fairness, especially, oh goodness, if you just heard that very loud thunder. I feel like the thunder is getting louder and louder for your reading. And for some of you, if you hear thunder, or maybe you can hear it where you are located at this time, I feel like it's saying that the storm is passing, that there will be that rainbow on the other side here. So I'm really liking this for you. All right. Capricorn, we're going to get a few messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, I just ask that you take a deep breath in from that solar plexus belly area. And I want you to tune into your third eye chakra. That is the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it's a wild animal, a magical animal, mystical, or perhaps even domesticated. It could be an animal that you've recently seen in the great outdoors. Perhaps it's an animal that you have at your home. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal in the comment box below. And Capricorn, I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and notification button so you don't miss when that is posted. All right. So we have Fox Spirit showing up. It says, think on your feet. Yes, it is time to think, but make decisions. I feel like rash decisions, but yet combining that logical mind and that heart, combining that King of Swords with that King of Cups. So there may be decisions that you need to act on and grab up so they don't pass you by. Okay, because I'm just sensing that there is relief coming in. There's job security. Even if you take the alternative path here, think on your feet. Next, we have Badger Spirit. It says, be fearless and bold. You have what it takes. You have that Ace of Wands energy. You have what it takes to inspire others. You can even inspire yourself to really move forward and make decisions that are in your highest good. Decisions that will lead you here to your life purpose if you're not already feeling like you're living it. A lot of times people question, am I living my life purpose? Even if you are doing something that seems so small, so minuscule, beautiful. You are still on your life purpose, but a lot of you feel a lack of maybe passion, a lack of mentality. And this is saying that regardless of where you're at on your soul's journey, regardless of where you're at on your path, be fearless and bold to continue making those choices that can bring wealth, growth, and prosperity to your life. So be fearless, be bold, take that next step. And last but not least, we have take time out. This is talking about just taking a little pause to reflect, connect with yourself, maybe take a little bit of time off of social media, or if you live in a bigger city, take some time to get out in nature here. Look up at the stars, ground your energy in the grass or the dirt. This is saying just take some time out to focus on your priorities, but also to do some meditating here, connecting to your soul self. So brown bear spirit, very powerful messages coming in. And last but not least here, Capricorn, we're going to get a message here from the crystal spirits. And again, this is another guidebook or another deck by Colette Baron Reed, one of my favorites. And I will read to you the prosperity message before we wind down your reading. So what crystal can you work with in the month of July? We have blue chalcedony here. Blue chalcedony, card 11. That's the card of soul purpose here as well. Soul purpose. Really showing up strong for you. Card 11. And 11 in tarot, that's the justice card. So that's also about good karma coming your way. It's about truth, equality, and fairness. So let's take a look and see what messages are coming in for you. This is about easy does it, restoring balance and serenity. Now this is the third or fourth or maybe even fifth card talking about balance in your life. And even though sometimes life is overwhelming, I feel like this is saying slow down, bring things back into balance before you move forward in that next step. And the prosperity message here, Capricorn, is this. It's only natural to want to build on your inner affluence. You've been doing much to change the old patterns. Good for you, Capricorn. Now, however, blue chalcedony spirit is calling you to take a closer look at what you have set in motion. Is it time to consider changes? Are you happy with what is coming into being, or do you need to do some healing work to ensure you are comfortable with your newfound material wealth? Perhaps you need to work on trusting yourself and your co-creative powers. You can learn much that will help you build and maintain a solid foundation if you slow down at this time. So blue chalcedony here, this is a serenity stone. So when you meditate with this, it does soothe your emotions, it calms the adrenals, and it brings peace to your body and mind. Especially if you've been feeling a little frazzled, Capricorn, or if you've just been feeling like there's chaos, especially with that Two of Pentacles. This can help you remain calm or peaceful despite what is going on around you. And I think we talked about that in the beginning as well. So stay open, stay curious, and utilize the energy of blue chalcedony to help you maintain that balance in your life. So very powerful stuff happening here. It looks like you do have some shifts, some changes, but I feel that, again, if you follow the direction of your heart, I feel like you're being divinely guided at this time to go towards maybe a different path, an alternative path to help others, to heal. I mean, not only do you have that King of Cups showing up multiple times in your reading, you have equality and balance. So in order for you to evolve emotionally, in order for you to attract the kind of abundance that you are wanting in your life, it's very important for you to do the necessary healing or getting rid of those limiting beliefs or those blockages that hold you back. It's time to bring in balance and time for equality to come in and shift the energy so you can move forward, because you have success coming in strong. Make sure that this newfound wealth, I don't want to say is getting to your head here, but make sure that you are still coming from a place from that heart chakra, doing it because you love it, not just because of the money rolling in. Powerful stuff here, Capricorn. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Do feel free to share, comment, subscribe. Do post your power animal in the comment box below to enter into that free monthly reading giveaway, and hit that subscribe and notification button if you haven't already. All right, Capricorn, sending you so much love and light and abundance. Thanks for tuning in.